Welcome aboard, guys. Oops, come on. Where's it? Autopilot. Okay. Since some people it is new. Okay, 99% on self-driving, 415 of 418 miles driven so far on since we've had 14.2 installed in the car. Okay. Trip has been set. I have reset. What? Confirm it? Yep. Okay. That's been reset. Press start. Okay, so I just have some errands to run over in Cedar Park. So let's go. Okay, activate. What's that buck doing? Okay. I'm not sure the females are interested in you. Okay, whatever. There you go. Of course, you've already seen FSD handle that kind of stuff. What time is it? It's 2:57. What's the chances I might run into another school bus? I don't know. Come across a school bus. Don't take my words out of context, please.
In 500 feet, turn right onto American Drive.
Anyway, touching back on that, so many people have commented on the video where I showed. It's just a short little clip, right? Just a short little clip where FSD stopped for the school bus. That had stops out. Right, so I got questions. I think it was from Sweden. I forgot exactly. They were asking, "What are the rules?" And okay, here's the rules. Or I don't know. There was a question basically on the rules. Right. So basically, as I understand it, and the best way I can put it is, if you're on a common set of asphalt, right, meaning that lanes going one way are not divided by a median from lanes going the other way. So just like this, although it's just a 2-lane road, right? It's all common asphalt. So if you come across a school bus with the stop signs out, you must stop. And more specifically, on looking at it, you have to stop at least 10 feet away from that bus. Okay, so you can't just get close to it and go like, "Oh well, I stopped," which actually I've had happen with me with a previous version of FSD. So anyway, if we're on a common asphalt, no matter how many lanes it is, if it's not separated if it's not some kind of boulevard setup, divided highway, whatever you want to call it, I know some of you like to get into the details, and for one person, I just said, "Here's the Texas statute." I just said, "Here's the Texas statute number. You can get on the internet. You can look it up for yourself. Don't take my word for it." Okay. So anyway, some guy came back and said something about in whatever state he's in. Okay. I mean, as I understand it, NHTSA says you should do this, but it's up to the state to implement the laws that are enforced. Right? I think that has to do with transportation as a state responsibility, not a U.S. responsibility. Although the U.S. is trying to coordinate so that we get consistent enforcement, is the way I would see it. What? Yeah, from my viewpoint, I don't really like each state doing its own thing. It leads to conflicts and issues that I don't think help us out. But that's my personal opinion. I'm not saying what's right, what's wrong. Or I'm saying, as I understand the law, that's what's going on. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so some people kind of came back and said, well, it'd be nice if you could go. Dude, I just happened to come across this. There's 2 police cars there. I just happened to come across the school bus. And I know it's somewhat rare to find videos about school bus stop arm testing around FSD. Right? I don't know what testing FSD itself does, but I know from previous experiences, has not always worked in the past. And that's why I find so stunning about that particular case was, wow, that worked. That was awesome. Right? So that's the reason for that video, which actually has over 1,000 views. Like, wow, what's going on? So I think people are sharing it saying, wow, look at this, look at this, look at this. Right? I mean, if my old boss was still over here at the bus barn, I'd go to her and say, hey, can I get somebody from your group to set up a test with me? But she left. So, I mean, I could still go in and ask them, but then somebody'd have to show up, clock in to provide that support. Anyway, so one of the questions along those lines was, well, it'd be really cool if you did some boulevard testing. Well, yeah, that would be cool, but that's not happening. Now, as the one person pointed out, the question about divided highways is really about divided highways, not about boulevards. I don't know. I didn't dig into it that far.
In 1,000 feet.
So I don't know how FSD would react. There's one place I know of that's a short boulevard here in Lago Vista. There's probably one other place that I know of, but that's a road that's not used. So the surface is in disrepair. But anyway, I mean, oh, well, I'm overlooking this right here, obviously. This is another boulevard. So yeah, is it possible? Yeah, but you know, I no longer have a CDLB, which is the license you need to drive a school bus. But anyway, whatever, peace and harmony. I just find it interesting that it sparked so much interest. Wow, that truck is loud. Right, I've been more focused when I've been working on it on active school zones because that's more controllable. Right, you can't control what traffic's in front of you, but you at least control what times you show up at an active school zone. Oh yes, he did read that school zone sign. He said speed limit's 35. It's 35? I thought it was 30. It's 30, not 35. What? So that must mean it's map data. Okay, whatever, peace and harmony. So it's been interesting. Actually, if you've been following my channel, you know I've spent some time following around the geofence. I mean, that sounds curious to me. Okay, so it's gone to 45. How bizarre. So maybe it knows that there's a school zone but it's using map data to set the speeds? I don't know. But when it's active, it did set it to 30. I remember that because we got 30. I thought it was 35. Okay. And the sign did indeed say 30. Okay, well, somebody just dropped off a kid. Now, I do remember that there's a stop. Well, actually, there's a stop almost right across the street from my house. Right, it's the either high school or middle school. I don't know exactly how they split up their routes now, but I'm pretty sure that it's the second run of the day in the afternoon. Okay, whatever. Peace and Army. Okay, welcome back, long format. Now we're speeding up a little bit. The pickup wants to go by. F350. I wish they had a sign here telling me what it is they're building. It's interesting to put something in there, and the Lago Vista city sign is out there, or their information sign, billboard, or info board. No, he's just playing. Don't ignore him.
1,000 feet. Turn right onto Farm to Market 1431.
That tractor is still here. What's going on? I don't know.
Now turn right onto Farm to Market 1431.
This guy has his right turn signal on, but he's in the middle of the lane. Does that mean he's planning to turn right? I don't know. Oh, come on, get over. Even when he sees all this stuff ahead of him, he's still going, well, I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe he's thinking something else. But from my viewpoint, as soon as you see the lanes closed ahead, you should be moving over. And you shouldn't be signaling you're going to take this exit if you're going to continue straight down the road. That confuses people. See, like Mr. DHL is moving, possibly because you were blinking. If you didn't turn on a turn signal, there'd be no reason to move. Ah! Jeez. Yeah, he's just straightening out, but what FSD saw was that truck was going to come into the highway. Sorry. Yes, sirree, Bob. All right, so anyway. They took down those posts. I guess, because there was just one post left. He kind of acts like somebody who wants to be flying up the road, but he's stuck behind slower traffic. And for those of you who might argue otherwise, I would say the way that truck, the dump truck, was moving before, there was good reason to be kind of concerned. So I'm not going to blast him for that. Okay. Which way are you going to do it today? I'm a road rager. Okay. Human driver, right turn signal. Let's move to the outside lane. Because Mr. Pickup's not the only one who wants to fly up the road. Oh, that's weird. Okay. So when you threw up the 48, I guess that was my actual road speed. Looks like 50 to me, but we're down to 210 watt-hours per mile. Okay. What is it, 55 degrees Fahrenheit? Relatively moderate day. Do you think that Suburban, whatever it is, going to stop? Oh, it's probably an Escalade, isn't it? No, it's a GMC. Oh. Yeah, you think that BMW, that's all he needs to see is that a Tesla's going to pass him? Oh, show you, yeah. Actually, we are catching him ever so slightly. Oh, we had to go to headlights, huh? I wonder why. Must be a certain amount of darkness I just didn't pick up on. It is a cloudy, overcast day. At least at the moment. I was out checking out my plants earlier and I realized that I could just move them on the steps and they'd get more sun. So I moved them into the sun. That looks like a police car, doesn't it? Okay. See, I would intervene and do the right turn signal, but it looks like we're going to catch this Honda eventually. Corvette's been moved, hasn't it? It's another CRV. Yep, well, Johnson has somebody pulled over. That mean 2 cop cars out? Wow. Well, you could go faster. All right, as usual, he doesn't like going around the curve. Not a surprise. Man, that guy's going. Oh, I didn't specify that, did I? It's going to park in the parking lot. Oh, yay. Yes, I see it. Okay, but that's fair. That yellow light was old enough it was going to turn red. Although I think it just turned yellow, right? Is that a relatively new bus? The headlights looked a little different. Runoff. Is this area in Leander? No. Is it? I don't know. Okay, some of you might want to suggest that I should move over to the right, but we're going to catch that school bus as we go up this hill. It's almost certainly the case. Yes, I do have a pickup and a car coming up behind me. 1616. What's that? Yes, you're right. The highest number you can get is the 12th day of the 12th month. Okay, human driver, right turn signal. Let's move to the outside. I mean, there's a pickup right behind me. He's just waiting for me to move out of the way. Of course, when I move out of the way, then he's looking at the Sonata. But at least I've done my part. Is that him up there? The F-350 I saw earlier. What does that say? 225.9. Wow. Oh, it finally occurred to me what might be going on is they might be doing the reformulation thing for the winter, right? And usually gas prices go down during that moment in time.
In 1 mile, turn right.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Oh, the Corolla's. Oh, there's a pickup. Oh, man. He looks scary. Oh, he's trying to get over. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's move over. Looks like there's an accident ahead, possibly. Oh. Yes, you're not reacting correctly to the situation, but you don't know about it yet, do you? Mr. FSD, that is. Yeah, sure. It sure looks like that's the pickup. So after all that, he's just ahead of me. You know, I got people behind us honking. Like, hey, hey. Yeah, it looks like there's something going on. That's why I'm stopped. Uh-oh. So what were those people out here for? The cops. Okay. May have to do some kind of turnaround here. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Oh, they moved up the road. Who knows what they were doing? Right? There were two vehicles with flashing emergency lights, meaning I saw red and blue. When I came back out in this lane, I saw some flashing lights up ahead that were yellow. So I don't know, maybe I misinterpreted what I saw. But peace and harmony. Okay, get over it. Yeah, what kind of damage did I do to my number? I'm still at 99%. Okay. Oh, you care about your number? Well, it's kind of a cool thing, right? You know, it'd be nice if Tesla had a drive-through option in their list of parking options. But that's okay. As soon as we pull in, we'll have to do a brake on FSD off. I know there was something there. I just don't know exactly what. It looked like police cars. It really did. Or fire trucks. I don't understand what happened there.
Destination is on the right.
Okay, looks like he wants to park next to that van. That's not where we want to go. Okay, welcome back, guys. Sorry, I just saw cars going around. Oh, the ATM must be over there, right? All right, so let me say this first. As I'm pulling into the drive-through, I got the car lined up. When I got to the point where I felt like he couldn't exactly get out of it, I pressed the start button, let FSD take us up to the vacuum drop-off, whatever you want to call it. Now, he stopped a little bit short from me reaching it. So he was out a little bit and he was a little bit short. So I had to open the door to lean over and get the vacuum tube thing. But he did that much. So if he kind of knew that's where I was going, maybe he could have handled it. I don't know. I wish he'd parked a little bit more left to be closer and a little bit more up, just a little bit more. Okay, whatever, you handle it. All right, so peace and harmony. We're gonna go to Walmart. Yeah, let's go to the next lane over. And he's braking. Yeah, he's braking. Almost off, okay. So yes, I'm just looking at the chevrons, as they call them. Showing that he's regenning.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Walton Way.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, so did you see that video by Whole Mars? Is it Whole Mars? Omar, right? Is he going to squeeze? He's going to squeeze it. He's going to squeeze it. And the guy in the Camaro's like, oh, I don't want any part of that. we didn't have to squeeze it. Anyway, Whole Mars put out a video showing that he was playing with his phone as he's driving down the highway. No problems. He did say that there was a few times when it would flash at him. So, okay, cool, awesome. The other thing he tested was he was pretending to be asleep. And so FSD slowed down. It was doing an internal beep, alarm, whatever. And finally it pulled over and stopped and parked. Because he was pretending to be asleep. And I was like, way to go, Tesla. That was pretty awesome. Right, so for those of you wondering about that, I know it's one of the things that Out of Spec would do with its hogback challenge.
Destination is on the left.
I don't know how they're going to do hogback if he's in North Carolina. Except I guess he has to go back if they're going to do it. Uh-oh. That wasn't nice. We blocked this nice old lady. Now we got this guy who's going to walk across. And this lady who's going to walk across. In the meantime, we're blocking this person. That's not cool. Okay, sorry. Oh, she's waving at them. Okay. You sure this is the best one to come into? It looks kind of busy over here. Yes, of course. Okay, just a touch left of center, but okay, fine. There you go. All the way from the bank to Walmart. No interventions whatsoever. Awesome. All right, 17. Oh, well, I gotta stay in the car, right? 17.7 miles, 34 minutes. Although some of that time was me at the bank. 222.7 watt hours per mile. But again, because I stayed in the car, it would have used more energy, right? So that part, pretty awesome. 3.9 kilowatt hours used. FSD wise, there was 2 times when I used the right turn signal to push the car to the outside lane. There was a time when I used the left turn signal to push them in the left lane because I had thought I saw some cops with traffic lights ahead or emergency signals ahead. As it turns out, they weren't there, so I don't understand. And when I switched back to the outside lane, you could see somebody had flashing yellows, which is not the same thing, but I don't know. Whatever. But I couldn't really run FSD because as soon as I turned FSD, he wanted to switch back to the outside lane, which I was trying to avoid. Anyway, whatever. And yes, so for those of you wondering about that, autopilot, I'm still at 99%. Added a couple of tenths of a mile. That non-driven by FSD. Okay, whatever, peace and army. The one place where I really I did a break on FSD off was pulling into the bank parking lot because he was just going to have me park as opposed to going around to the drive-through. But I mean, we don't have that parking option. I wish we did, but we don't. Okay, peace and army. Start self-driving. Good. All right. And away we go. So we're just, oh, didn't put that in? Whoops. Sorry, I guess I missed that. And we're just going to go home. They had these Oreos that look interesting. Oh, it's at an angle. So it's a combination of green and red cream. Okay, we can go. Foot on the accelerator, just push him a little bit to get him going. Because he don't want to go in front of this Toyota, and now there's another Toyota that's waiting there. You're like, I don't want to go in front of that Toyota either. Well, we got to go someday. I don't know, what's this Honda doing? Okay, we're good. Oh, I meant to go explore. Sorry. So supposedly they said that they're going to put EV chargers over here, but I haven't seen a hint of that happening. Okay, whatever. Okay, green light. Sorry to keep you all waiting. I'm enjoying that Oreo. Anyway, we switched log format. And FSD pretty consistently. Wait, what? He's going to move over, really? Whoa. Here, let me help you out with that lane shift. I don't know why you can't do it, but here we go. Okay, for some reason, he properly signaled he wanted to go left. It was the right thing to do to go into the middle lane, because the right lane's going to have to turn right. But as he was going, he acted like, oh, there's a car there. Well, there was a car 2 lanes over, but not next to us. Whatever. Yes, Ray is being impatient. You're right, Ray is being impatient. Come on, man. Credit 224.9. Oh, did I record the QT one? Possibly. I think I just announced I didn't actually take a break for it. All right, so one of the things I bought when I was at Walmart was the makings for chili. So for those of you wondering, I guess, because I've heard people say it, right? Real Texans don't have beans in their chili. But I have beans in my chili, so I'm not a real Texan. I was born in New York. And I grew up in Florida. But whatever, peace and harmony. I don't need to call you by labels just because you don't like beans in your chili. To me, that's like, okay, that's the way you want it, that's the way you want it. No big deal. But yes, you're right. I didn't go to primary school, or whatever you call it, in Texas. Now, I went to college in Texas, that's true. Sometimes it amazes me how much more I know about Texas history from going to school in Florida than people who went to school in Texas. Like, come on, man. Whatever, peace and harmony. Let's see, what does it say? 435? I think that means that the school, Lago Vista High School school zone will be active. I think. So we'll have to make sure we take appropriate interruption. Although chances are I'll be following a line of cars. That's usually the case around this time. Hippos construction from Hutto, Texas, of course. I don't know. Hutto, Texas has this thing about hippos, which was a Chamber of Commerce type deal. I mean, everybody's into it, right? If you don't have hippos in your yard, you can't be from Hutto. I don't know how seriously the neighborhoods take it, but all the businesses will have hippos in front of them, or a large number of them. What? It's cool, man. Whatever, peace and harmony. Yes, you're right. I didn't take care of that. The tires are fairly soft from Tesla standards. Now, the bigger problem is I'm not allowing the time to air them up while the car's cold. Or more precisely, the tires are cold. You know, it has me wondering what was in front of me. I was certain it was probably police cars. So I got in behind that F-350, so I can't see around them. Peace and harmony. Oh, that's where I meant to get that. Oh. Better get to work, son. Welcome back, guys. Time for another check on our QT prices. QT at West New Hope. There it is. 225.9. Wow. Dink. Welcome back, long format. You know, there's some those Cadillac EVs around. Kind of surprises me. But I mean, some people think of Cadillac as being the right choice. That's okay. That's their choice. Actually, Out of Spec was doing a range test. I think they were doing a range test. I haven't looked at it, but oh, what are you guys doing out here today? We're going slow on purpose. Yeah. Why? $261. Okay. Will you make it? Come on, come on. Go, go, go. Go already. Stop playing. It's Rivian delivery van for Amazon. Anyway, yeah, he's kind of like going, maybe, I'm not sure. I mean, there's people around us who want to go, and you're blinking, trying to figure out how to drive on the road. That's a problem. Yeah, so I guess I've said several times, FSD 14.2.1 is not perfect. No. Is it pretty good? Yes, it is really good, actually. It's just sometimes, just like that little lane shift, you turn on your turn signal saying you're going to do it, you start doing it, and then all of a sudden you flip back to the outside lane, and other people are trying to time when to pass, or trying to judge when you're going to go, and as soon as they see that little, I'm not sure which way I'm going, they go, I have to back off and wait for you to figure out what you're doing. Not cool, man, not cool. Oh, that must have got a little ding in the back. Yes, knock on wood. Have I gotten scratches on my cars? Yes, I have. Not many, but a few. But, you know, for those of you who don't know, yes, Tesla has sentries. They'll record when you hit the car. It's like a 10-second clip, something like that. But, and I've watched when I park places, people are walking between my car and the car next to it. Like, you're showing up on my cameras. What? I haven't seen anything really rude yet, but I mean, one of the cameras is right down around waist level. Or one camera on each side, so 2 cameras. And there is a YouTube channel that posts Tesla videos. Right? There's one where a guy's pushing a girl up against the car. Okay, yeah. If you're going to turn your turn signal, you should go. If you're not going to turn, don't turn on your turn signal. Come on. And your hesitation cost you for getting over. I was being said, there was no cars there. But you went back, and while you went back in, cars came out from behind us and came up. Come on, man. I don't know. You see the videos of those people whose cars are going through busy traffic, and you go like, how? I mean, sometimes 14.1 or 14.2 has done it pretty well, but other times it's like, I don't know, I'm scared. You know, waffling on your decisions doesn't make you safer. And if you're not sure you should go, you shouldn't turn on your turn signal. Because that's just confusing, dude. What are these guys doing? They look like kids. Why are you hanging around outside the bar? Whatever, peace and harmony. See that? He turned on a turn signal, moved over, with no question about what he's doing. And he's using the Toyota human driver. Yeah. That's right. There's Tesla owner San Antonio, I think it is. I think they're supposed to be doing a light show tomorrow night, possibly. I don't remember what I do with that flash drive. Off his headlights. Is that what happened? I wasn't looking to see if the headlights are on. Oh, that's right, I got that bag. Okay. Oh, maybe we can put some dirt in there?
In
Possible.
1 mile, turn left onto Lomans Ford Road.
Yes, I'm going to take a little detour. Okay, so we are going to take a short little detour. All these people are turning from this lane. Why? Oh, the light's flashing.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Dodge Trail. Now turn right onto Dodge Trail.
Or not. Oops. A little too close.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn to stay on FM Road 1431.
Okay, back in a couple of seconds.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn to stay on FM Road 1431.
Yeah. All right, let's see what he's going to do. He is going to try to turn it. Okay, it's the way you should do it. I think navigation was going to have us go down there to the end, do a U-turn, but 365. Man, we could probably have gone right there. Okay. And we probably could have gone right there. And this guy's blinking like if no, he turned it off. Okay. You gonna try it this time? Okay, foot on the accelerator, push him up. I mean, what he was doing was the same thing, like, well, I see a car coming in the distance. Yeah, that doesn't mean you can't go. Well, that's Gated. 363. But that was a regular link bus, wasn't it? I don't remember for sure. I'm guessing it's an IC bus. But if it's not IC bus, it shouldn't be. I don't know.
Now turn right onto
Wow,
Errands
he's going on to
Road.
yellow. It's a short bus, but it's not a special needs. Okay. Oh, he figured it out. Okay. I was about to press the accelerator. Well, sorry, I was about to press the accelerator, but then he said, "Oh, well, I can go." Yeah, no kidding. Okay, because we're following this Prius, I have Mazda coming up on the inside. Whereas if we weren't following this Prius, we'd probably be going faster. Oh, there's a message that they took away the boiled water. Whoops. I didn't wait for him to take it away. Okay, human driver, left turn signal. I don't know. What are you waiting for? A written invitation? Gold plated? What? And yes, now we're here like, oh, we go faster. Yeah, no kidding. What are we up to? Four different turn signal events? Yes, it looks like it's the same. Both of those buses look like they're the same length. But only one of them has the ISA on it, or international symbol of access. If you didn't know what ISA was. Which supposedly means no matter where you go in the world, if you see one of those wheelchair-like symbols, you know that's handicap. Oh, yes. Okay, welcome back, guys. Pretty sure Lago Vista, and there it is. We have an active school zone, but we're also following a line of cars, although the two immediately in front of me pulled off. Okay, we slowed down to 30. It says 30, and we're actually maintaining 30. That means we are respecting the active school zone. I'm very glad that we had the opportunity to actually test it. I mean, it was going to happen sooner or later. Okay, so the other question I have is, does he go all the way down to end of school zone before he speeds up? So he's using map data. He's marked as he can speed up. He's not using this 45 sign here. Okay. So that's my guess is they're using map data to mark the zone and using the flashing yellows to indicate you have to follow the zone. Okay. Yes, your marking of the active school zone at Lago Vista High School, you cut it off to before we get to the end of the school zone. You're welcome. Start self-driving. Okay. I'm actually pretty excited that we had that test. To me, it was very clear. I don't know if it's going to be as accurate as other people might want it to be. And that's part of the reason why, I mean, not the argument with the other people, but part of the reason for sending the message to Tesla is, hey, if you got map data control in this, you got the south end of the school zone in the wrong place. I don't know how much data they pull when I send them a message, but if they can make it more accurate, I would love that.
In 1,000 feet,
but it's whatever. Peace and harmony. Progress is being made, dude. Or dudes and dudettes. Whatever. I always like to celebrate any small progress. Nope, I'm not turning Lindbergh Lane today either. Yeah, that's another example where their map data is probably set up wrong. Oh no, it's a deer. Pull over and go look at it. And if you're from Lago Vista, why is that such a big deal to you? I got deer walking around my house almost any hour of the day. And yes, they do like eating fruit tree leaves. They like taking whole branches. And one of the bushes I had was supposedly deer proof or deer resistant, and a deer came along and ate all of it. Like, yeah, that's not working. Yeehaw. Okay, pickup follow me is pretty far back. Texas like a whole nother country. That's why I don't show the United States flag. Okay. What time is it? 4:34? Why was your car moving? It's a Cybertruck. That's not the postman. Okay. Oh, these people covered all their plants. It's supposed to get close tonight, isn't it? Oops. I may have to bring in everything. But I already kind of knew that. Not yet. There's.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto American Drive.
Okay, welcome back, guys. Don't tell me. You're not going to make it to American, are you? We're going to turn on Webster. That's not what it says here. Up here it says American. Why? Why do you do this? This is stupid.
Now turn right onto Santa Carlo Avenue.
You don't do this to get there faster. You do this to go slower. Who told you to go slower? Yeah, as we sit around waiting for this stop sign.
Now turn left onto American Drive.
I was watching somebody's video. I forgot who it was, and they were basically saying that sometimes FSD just chooses. Yes, FSD chooses to go a different way than navigation tells you to go. And as AI driver, if you want to go find his video, like, why? Why do you do this? Navigation's supposed to have some clue where we're going. I don't know. But in that case, it's only adding a few seconds. It's not that big a deal.
Your destination will be on the left.
This buck will add more time. Yeah, you could have got hurt, man. Oh, it's more like, it's not making any noise. What? Yeah.
Now your destination is on the left.
What? Where are we parking? Put in home. Start self-driving. Yeah, go in driveway. I don't know why he parked there. I don't know. It's bizarre. Okay, whatever. As I said, I've already said it today, but FSD is not perfect. Or 14.2.1. All right, 6.6 miles, 6.6, oh, from there, okay. 14 minutes, 137.0 watt hours per mile. That is from fairly close to where we turn on to Loman Ford, to my house. Okay, whatever, I mean, I can't believe it's that much downhill, but it is. Total trip is 35.7 miles, used 6.9 kilowatt hours. Average energy, 193.0 watt hours per mile. Okay, autopilot, how much did I hurt myself? Okay, I still have 99%, but this looks like it's almost 4 miles difference now. Yeah. But I mean, that's the way it goes sometimes. You can't help it, right? I mean, navigation just doesn't have everything pointed out. Okay, so what did I have to say about FSD? So there was a couple of times, at least two, where I used the right turn signal to push the car into the outside lane because he was hanging around left lane and we didn't need to. In fact, we're blocking faster vehicles. No, we're not the police. We don't enforce the speed limit. Get out of the way. There was a time I used the left turn signal to get into the inside lane, although as it turns out, I didn't really need to. I thought there was going to be an accident up ahead or some kind of road blockage, and turns out there wasn't. Okay, and then there was another time I used the left turn signal, I forgot where. Whoops. So at the bank, I had to use the, do a brake on FSD off because navigation didn't know where I was going. And then coming back into Lago Vista, I wanted to go do a drop-off. I didn't mark that spot. Whoops. Okay, whatever. I'll tell you what. Why don't we just call it a B+ for today? I mean, I really hate it when he comes down Webster. That's dumb. But other than that, he was really good today. Okay, so there you go.